Hello everyone. We have started with percentages in our previous two lessons. Okay, the first lesson we were determining a percentage, and the second lesson we were finding the value of a percentage or a percentage of a number. So today we are going to do the third part and the fourth part. Okay. So the third part is increasing a value by a percentage. Increasing a value by a percentage. And the example that we have here, it's the simple example. As you can see it there, they say that the price of bread will increase by 15% next month from 12 rand. So we have to determine how much will be the new price of bread next month, which means it would have increased by 12%. Okay, so please work with me and follow me. Okay, the important thing and the key words here is increase. Okay, so if it's increase, you add. Okay, so now which means we will take, we know that a percentage means out of 100 or divide by 100. So we will take this 15 and add it to 100. Okay, we'll take 15. Let me just get that and write now for you. So increase means addition. So to get the new percentage, we are going to say it's 100% plus 15%. Okay, because now we know this is going to increase, and our new percentage is going to be 115%. Okay, so now what do we have to get? We rewrite our question, which means we have to get 115% of 12 rand. Okay, I won't put the rands now. So now this go back to number 2, lesson number 2. Okay, this is, we're going to solve it using what we have learned in lesson number 2. So if it's like this, we know that is 115 and percent stands for divide by 100. So we're going to have 115 divide by 100. This is the same as 115%, and we multiply that by 12 over 1. Okay, and now we know what to do. We need to break 115 into, what do we call this? Oh my goodness, the product of prime factors. Product of prime factors. So what number can go to 115? Now this one I have to check it and advise. So I think 5 can go here. So let's start by, because 2 cannot go and 3 cannot go here, the next number will be 5. This will be 5 multiplied by, oh, I need you to help me on this one. Okay, let's continue. So it's going to be 5 multiplied by 23. I've already broken this down into prime factors. 5 is a prime number, 23 is the prime number. And 100 we already know by now. 2 times 2 times 5 times 5. Multiplied by 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. Divide by 1. Okay, now we do what we did in step number, in lesson number 1 and 2. Everything at the top, 523 multiply by 2, multiply by 2, multiply by 3, divide by 2, multiply by 2, multiply by 5, multiply by 5, and multiply by 1. And okay, 5, we have 5 23 we don't have, 2 we have 2, 2 we have 2, and 3 we don't have. So we'll be left with 23 times 3 divide by 5 times 1. We are left with 5 and 1 at the bottom. Then 23 times 3, that is going to be 69 divided by 5. Okay, and we are going to simplify this further. We are going to say that 6 divided by 5 is 1, and the remainder is 1. And 19 divided by 5 is 3, and the remainder is 4. And 5 cannot go into 4, so it's going to be 4 over 5. Okay, and if we write this in decimals, this is going to be 13, comma, and we're going to say 4 divided by 5 is 0, and 40 divided by 5 is 8. So this is going to be our new price for bread. So bread, if it's increased by 15% from 12 rand, the new price for bread next month is going to be 13 rand 80. Okay, I hope you follow. I will explain this in detail. If you don't know how to convert fractions into decimal, I will help you with that. Okay, but for now, as long as you understand how do we get the percentage increase. So if we increase, we add that increase to 100 and we get a new percentage. And we say on the next step, we are looking for 115% of 12, and we do exactly what we did on lesson number 1 and lesson number 2. Now let us look at decreasing the price. Okay, decreasing the price, the key is decrease. If you decrease, you take away or you subtract. So what we're going to do, we're going to say it's 100%, and we take away what? We take away 5%. Okay, let me explain the example that we are doing first. They say the petrol price will decrease by 5% from 13 rand a liter. So we must get a new price. Okay, decrease is subtract or take away. So we're going to say 100% minus 5%, and we're going to get 95%. So now we rewrite our problem. We are looking for 95% of 13 rand. I won't write the rands for now. Okay, and then now we're going to do what we did lesson 1, lesson 2. Percent means divide by 100, so it's 95 divided by 100 multiply by 13 over 1. We have to convert the whole number into a fraction. Okay, now we need to rewrite 95. Okay, so 2 cannot go here, 3 cannot go here, but 5 can go into 95. So that is going to be 5 multiplied by, okay, we want to rewrite this as product of prime factors. Multiply by 19, and 19 is a prime number. Then divide by 100. We know it's 2 times 2 times 5 times 5. Guys, remember this, we do it using the ladder. You do the ladder for 95, you do the ladder for 100. And 13 is a prime number, so no need for ladder. Okay, then same story, everything at the top we rewrite it, and everything at the bottom we rewrite it. Okay, so now we look for the common items or the pairs, and 19 multiplied by 13 will remain there, and we will have at the bottom 2 times 2 times 5. Okay, and then we will have to get the answer for 19 times 13. Okay, so what is the answer for 19 times 13? Let me see. That would be 247, and at the bottom we have 2 times 2 times 5. That gives us 20. Okay, then we have to divide further. 20 into 24, it's ones, and the remainder will be 4. 20 into 47 would be 2, and the remainder would be 7, and we will have 7 over 20. Okay, and if we have to write this in decimal, it will be 12 comma 3 5. Okay, don't worry, I will show you how do we convert from fraction to decimal if you can't remember from the previous grade. So the price, the new price for petrol after the decrease of 5%, it's going to be 12 rand 35. Okay, that's how we do percentage decrease. Okay, so let's summarize again. Let's look at percentage increase. Percentage increase, we increase, so we add on 100, we get the new percentage, and we get the percentage of that. Okay, and percentage decrease is subtract, so we subtract the decrease from 100, and we get the new percentage, and we get the percentage of that number or that amount that we are given, following the very same steps. So the very important thing about ladder, because we are not yet using the calculator in your grade, you must know the ladder, how to break down a number into the product of its prime factors. By now, I have covered that with you, and I know that you have mastered it. Okay, thank you.